do you think that some of it is kind of imposed upon them?
Well, I mean, my kids do cry. My youngest does a lot. But what we're trying to teach him is don't allow your emotions to control your outcomes.
Okay.
Some boys have been told not to feel their emotions, which then can cause them to erupt. And then some people are too emotional. They don't know how to make a decision from a calm state. So regardless of whether you're a man or a woman, you still need to not allow your emotions to interfere. And
Okay.
so women do have a lot of emotional chaos. I've 100% vouch for that. Yeah, I have it sometimes. I can, I'm perimenopausal at the moment. So, I'm still holding grief. I'm still kind of like up one minute and then down another, but that's okay because that's hormonal, right? But it's not an excuse, and it should not be an excuse to this. I don't know if this is going to land properly, but we shouldn't allow our emotions to control the way that we deliver our products and services in our business.
It's so hard though, isn't it? Because we are very much emotionally driven. But then
And
again,
that's the problem.
just a
You can have
slight
passion.
digression is like, it's the intellectual health of what you let in. What do you allow your thoughts to be affected? Because that will then affect your emotions, which will then guide your decisions.
Exactly. And that's the most important thing. If you allow situations outside of you, oh, I'm not getting the results I want. Okay, you're in your emotions. Okay, I'm really upset. I haven't been able to do this today. Even if you're overly excited, you are in your emotions. To be a grounded leader, it's about having a knowing. This is what I'm delivering now. So anyone can feel emotions. I'm not saying you can't feel emotions. You could be happy, you can be excited, you can be sad, you can be angry. I am not bypassing emotions. What I'm trying to say is that if you are in a situation, then it's about learning how to hold yourself in those situations and working through it. Like if I'm tired and exhausted, you're not going to hear from me. No, you are
Mm.
not going to get me. I've got to go take that time for myself. If I'm grieving, if I'm sad or I'm poorly, I'm going to go sort myself out. If I'm hyperactive, overly excited, you still won't hear from me because
Okay.
it can make a poor decision from a very high state or from a very low state. It's got to be a very neutral decision. It doesn't matter what star sign you are. It doesn't matter what they said you are in human design. They're all labels. They're putting you in a box. Don't put yourself in a box, master your emotions, and then make a decision from there. And whatever it is, you're going to know it. It's like a knowing. It's like my front door is over there. I know that to be true. I know the sunset's going to later because my phone told me. It's a knowing. And that's how we need to be decisive in our businesses. If things feel hard, then you've got to take a step back and go, okay, putting my emotions aside, what's actually really working and what's not? Because if you allow your emotions to drive you and to push you and to force you, then you're going to crash and crumble. And I'm living proof of that. I built my business in high vibe, low vibe, indecisive vibe, emotional vibe, unemotional vibe. But emotional intelligence is the ability to be a smart, savvy person with your emotions where you do not get affected by your own state. You do not get affected by the outside state. You hold yourself grounded to some sort of transcendent, ascendant level, not going off into another dimension, as in spiritual authority. And when you remove the interference, that's exactly where you will be. I'm not saying every day is going to be perfect. It's got to be continuous. But when you get yourself in that place, there is no stopping you. There is no stopping you.
Wow.
And you don't let time be an issue. You don't let money be an issue. You don't allow situations, or if you do, go, oh my God, I'm feeling a bit anxious in my chest today. Hold on a minute. Step back, step back, step back, step back away from it. What's going on really? Oh, I'm a bit peeved off because, I don't know, the weather's crap. Oh, there we go. There's a real reason why you're upset. Don't blame other people. Don't snap at your children. Don't lose at other people. You're only doing that because, in fact, you're not being honest with yourself. You have an issue that you're not happy with. Go and sort it out and then go and speak to your other family. I'm always saying, kids, I'm so sorry. Monster mommy's come out today. I did not mean it. It's not you, it's me. Literally, it's me. Because we have to take responsibility for how we react.
What sort of
Go on.
diagnostic tools do you use in your practice, and how does it help people shift from operating in survival mode into genuinely leading from a place of meaning?
I have built a diagnostic called the DIEQ, which is DIA::EQ. This was created last year on the 2nd of August. And that's a very pinnacle moment because I wrote in my journal, should I create an EQ quiz? And I went, no. What's the point? I've done a quiz before. I don't need to go through all of this again. And then the more I started researching, I went, actually, maybe this is a good idea. And I did use ChatGPT a lot to help me brainstorm different ideas from people that I'd worked with, tools that I'd used, and what I knew already. So I built this diagnostic and came up with 6 different patterns. I called them archetypes, but I don't want to put people into a box because it's not a box. It's an interfering pattern that is blocking anybody or any person fulfilling their entire being. It doesn't mean that you're just one pattern. You could have other interfering patterns in it.
Probably you are strongest in one or maybe 2 areas and weaker in others.
The thing is that society has told us that I'm a Leo, therefore I'm stubborn. I'm a manifester and I can only work 2 or 3 months a year. Are you joking? That's not possible for me. I have a defined throat. I'm a speaker. But the ones that aren't, they're not speakers. They have to sit with someone else to learn to speak. The conditioning of human design literally is the one reason why my business dropped, because I allowed myself to fall into a box. I even tried to change it and make it better, but I could not change something that is not of the Father. It's not of him. He's not telling you to be a projector with open centers. He's not telling you to be a Virgo or a Cancer. He's not telling you to be a fire sign or a water sign. He's saying, just be peaceful. Just be an authority. Just be joyful. But we pick all this up. Labels, names, beliefs from other people thinking that's how we're supposed to be to fit in. So no wonder society thinks we need to fit in. And so what this diagnostic does is it shows you your current interfering pattern based on 10 to 13 questions, depending on which one you do, and being guided through that, learning how to hold yourself with emotional authority and emotional intelligence and build a legacy here without having to feel like you've got to be like anybody else, without needing to hire someone to fix you or to make you feel better. You don't need to feel better. You've got to take responsibility for yourself, and it's time for women to do that.
So what happens when somebody, like any of your clients, have got external markers of success, you know, the revenue, the profile, the client, as you kind of talked about it before, that you had it all, but then privately they might be feeling like they are building something that doesn't actually fully belong to them. Where does that disconnection come from?
The disconnection is because they're not doing something that they're supposed to be doing. They're trying to be like someone else. They're trying to fit in. That is someone who is too afraid of fully owning what they're supposed to be doing, and most probably putting other people who's done what she really wants to do on a pedestal.
We're going back to society set rules again, aren't we?